G'day RC pilots, Kiwi Craig here, out with the new Eachine E186 Bell 206 Heli. This is the optical flow stabilised flight version. Nice little heli, typical Eachine, absolute stunning attention to detail. The paint job on this and detailing and everything else is absolutely first class. Hard to really appreciate it off the end of a video, but I can tell you it's a stunningly good looking helicopter. Really nice attention to detail. Really looking forward to getting this up for a fly. Alright, how's it fare scale wise? Oh, here's the earlier Eachine E135, so you can see it's just a little bit bigger, round, a little bit longer, just sort of that bit more presence in the air, longer rotor blades, a bit more powerful. Factory have done a lot of work on revising the flight mode from the E135 to the E186. The aero brake, shall we say, or stabilisation effect has been subtly tuned down, still there, still does exactly what it needs to do. Helicopter as a result has a more natural flowing feel and flight, which is a really nice improvement in my opinion. Also may go, well, what about the Black Hawk? You know, the Black Hawk, how does it look compared to the Black Hawk? Well, the Black Hawk is quite a bit bigger, flasher machine, as you can see, but still good size nonetheless, and a sharp price, which a lot of people appreciate. Black Hawk with its GPS and assisted flight modes, return to home, etc. is a big step up on the optical flow bird. No return to home, no automated circle or heart rate flight. When you engage the auto land function on the E186 and the new Huey, the helicopter just goes into a very gentle land at whatever position you said please land. So no return to home, it just lands as an automatic control using the optical flow at that position. Anyway, enough yakking, let's get her up in the air and give her a skid round. Transmitter binds in real fast. Low and high rates is single beat for low, dual for high. Manual versus optical flow, it's in optical flow, you got the green light, pull down for manual, goes red. LEDs are on all the time, it's nice. Motor lock, flick that off. Now the motor is armed. Do the two sticks down and out, it spools to a slow speed. You've got to give the throttle stick then a little nudge and it goes to idle speed. You then lift up, away you go. Alright, get her up in the air and give her a whiz around. Optical flow also has a ceiling function, 8 meters. You can't go above that when you're in optical flow. So green, optical flow, sticks down and out, initial power, give the throttle stick a nudge, there we go, we're now at idle speed. A lot of mucking around there, I think. Alright, optical flow, locked in, that's hands off, not bad. Not bad at all. You can see it's just correcting, holding itself quite tightly actually. Pretty decent. Like I said, it has a 8 meter ceiling. You can keep going up. There, bang. Now I've still got full up stick and it's going, no, you're not getting any more than that. Down stick, very gentle. That's full down. Alright. So you sure as heck, as a new pilot, you're not going to get yourself to any trouble there, right? Up, bit more speed on up. Very gentle flight characteristics, so for a newbie, never flown before, yep. Just make sure we're in high rates, because low is pretty tame. So the optical flow is just scanning the ground, so the helicopter actually has to stay pretty flat in that flight mode. If your fingers off the sticks, bang, does a little aero brake just to say wherever you're going, I'm just going to stop you quickly. So you can go backwards, right, there's that aero brake. More pronounced than the aero brake on the Huey is softer actually, I will say. That's a nice function. Auto land function, it just simply lands wherever you tell it to go, auto land. No return to home or anything like that because there's no GPS. So if we go auto land, and down it goes by itself, and I just missed the board. Bugger. Anyway, right, you can see how that works. Down and out on the sticks, throttle, nudge the throttle, we're now at idle, away we go. LEDs are quite bright actually, it's quite good. Okay, gonna go to manual mode. Manual is still 6G stabilised, so anyway, off we go. No optical flow, that's what manual means, no optical flow, still fully stabilised. Still very limited banking angle. Hope you can see the LED front light there, it's quite visible. Quite nice actually. It's late spring here in New Zealand, so we get 4 seasons in one day. It's been raining, we had bright sun an hour ago, it's now overcast and the wind's getting up and I'm getting a few rain spits. So it is handling the wind quite well. We've probably got 3 to 5 mile an hour running in quite firmly, and you just see it's doing a little wiggle into the wind. The 6G is working away, same with the tail. Definitely flies smoother than the E135. They've sort of softened the flight envelope, I'd say would be the best way to describe it, but still very gentle. If you're a beginner, never flown anything, yeah, not going to get you into too much trouble this. Experienced pilots, well, the optical flow 6G deal really isn't for you, is it? And the factory have said that they are going to bring out a 3D 6G board version, like the accessory board that they offered for the E135. And I can tell you that E135 with the accessory board is an absolute stunning little helicopter to fly as a manual mode. What I call conventional helicopter. Absolute bloody ripper. So I'm really looking forward to the 3D 6G boards coming out. And we've got the real things cruising through behind us somewhere. Oh yep, Squirrel AS350 cruising across. They got a red tail LED and a red underbelly LED, and then you got a very bright white spotlight in the nose. That white spotlight in the nose is actually very good, excellent actually. Bring it around again, should be able to see that, quite bright, really good for orientation. I think the longer flight blades and been 2-blade heads on these new Eachines giving really good flight times. Like, I haven't maxed this out yet. I'm getting like good 8 minutes out of this battery, even though the Heli's a bit bigger. The longer rotor blades, I think, is what's doing it. And I think they've pulled the head speed down a fraction as well. Whatever they've done, really good flight time. Nothing comes out hot or bothered or anything like that. It just does what it does. Definitely with the rotor's tail the other way around, it makes for a lot quieter tail in these direct drives as well. A lot of guys have found that on the direct drive Helis, flicking the tail rotor or tail motor over to the other side, etc., for whatever reason, makes for a lot quieter tail. It's quite evident on this. It's actually very pleasant. Looks like we might get a return to sunshine yet this morning. Missed the board yet again. Alright, sunshine's coming out, so it's still flying around. Battery's starting to drop down, but really good flight times on these batteries. It's going to be an easy 8 minutes out of this thing. Really just wanted to film this with a nice bright sky because it really looks great in flight. Anyway, I just ease her on down. That's full downstick, right? So you're just not going to get yourselves in any trouble on this. And just hold the throttle stick down and it kills, or you can use the kill switch. Oh, such a good looking little helicopter. Well guys, gotta say, damn good looking helicopter. Oh yeah, battery's starting to pull down now, but we've still got plenty left. Really good flight times on these. Decaling, LEDs, decaling, paint job, finish on this. Absolutely awesome. They are translucent glazing elements. I can see me doing a blue LED set up inside the canopy just to make the canopy all glow. There's a glazed element you can, and that's very bright. Man, that's a bright nose LED. That's really good. You also got the clip underneath. You can fit the factory spotlight and or the factory FPV setup onto these. Doesn't come in the box, unfortunately, but you have that option if you want to try out FPV goggles on this. You can, or you can clip on that big round spotlight that comes on the Black Hawks. There's 3 different colours there. You can get green, black or white. We'll be getting a white one for this. Have twin spotlights on the front. Skids are really flexible too. Right, really good actually. Same as the EC135. The skid's excellent, right? You're not going to bust those in a hurry. Not sure if I can zoom up enough, but the decals and that are actually very nice on these. Yeah, very nice scaled helicopter. If you're a newbie, you're never going to get yourself into anything trouble-wise. Very gentle machines to fly. If you're a more experienced pilot, hang out for the 3D 6G version that is coming out as well. Alright guys, Kiwi Craig, over and out. Kiwi Craig, over and out.